What's up, my friends? It's the 4K Lowdown coming to you with another Mystery Movie Monday. This is episode 3 in the series, and today's movie was Kandahar. Kandahar will be released on May 26th, which is a horrible date with Little Mermaid and all that other stuff coming out. But it comes out on the 26th, stars Gerard Butler, and directed by Rick Roman Waff. I don't know that name, but it is apparently the same person who directed Angel Has Fallen and Greenland. So that makes sense as to why Gerard Butler's involved. So the plot for this reads: a CIA operative and his translator flee from special forces in Afghanistan after exposing a covert mission. So I came in cold with this. I had not seen a trailer for it. I did hear about it, that Gerard Butler was doing kind of a warlike movie, and this was it. So yeah, interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers. I don't have a budget on it, but like I said, it premieres May 26th. So if you guys want to see it, go ahead. But like I said, Fast 5 will have been out for a week. Fast 5, Fast 10. Little Mermaid premieres. You got The Machine. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's coming out on the 26th because it's Memorial Weekend. I just think this is going to get lost in the mix. But let's go ahead and take a look at the scores. So for cast, Gerard Butler's really the only one I knew by name and face. There were some faces I recognized, but I didn't recognize their name. So grand total for the cast, because it's just about recognition, I gave it a 6. Now for acting, I actually thought the acting was pretty solid, even by Gerard Butler. But the rest of the cast was really good as well. So that kind of raises the bar. Normally Gerard Butler's about a 6 as far as acting goes, but I gave the total acting score an 8 because I thought there were some really good, like, standout actors that I didn't even recognize. For the plot, that means basically I'm looking at the trailer and reading the synopsis, and would I be inclined to watch this? This would be something where I'd probably buy it. I probably wouldn't have seen this in the theater. So I gave the plot a 7. Now for the ending, I thought the ending was really good. Not quite perfect. I would have liked a little bit more at the end, but I gave the ending a 9. I thought it was really good. Story, I had some problems at the beginning where some things didn't make sense, but as it starts going, it wraps those up really nicely, and then you can follow along and figure out what's going on. So total score on the story, I gave a 6. All right. I labeled this as an action thriller because not a war movie. It does take place in the Middle East. In fact, the whole movie was filmed in Saudi Arabia, and I think it was only the second American-made film to be filmed in Saudi Arabia. I could be wrong on that, but anyway, so as an action movie, I'm looking at violence, pace, and special effects. For the violence was excellent, but not perfect. I gave it a 9. For the pace of the film, I thought the pace was good, not great. There were some points where, some character development and some slow spots, not enough to really deter me from the movie, but it does knock the score down a little bit. So I gave the pace a 7. And then the last thing for action movies is special effects, and this is practical effects, car chases, gunfire, explosions, things like that. Really, really good job. I mean, some great stuff. So I gave the special effects a 9. Now for the thriller subtype, and what we're looking for is intensity and suspense. So intensity, this is like white knuckle, watching just all this stuff going down. And I thought that was the best part about this. The intensity was amazing here. So I gave the intensity a 10. And it makes sense. This guy did Greenland. This guy did Angel Has Fallen. A lot of intensity there. And then the last thing is the suspense. And I thought the suspense was solid, not great. There were a couple of points where I was like, okay, is he a good guy or a bad guy? I'm not sure. Is this going to happen or is that going to happen? But once the movie really starts going, it gets pretty predictable. So the suspense, I gave it a 7. That puts the grand total for Kandahar to be a 78 out of 100. My grade, B-. Thought it was good, not great. Is it worth seeing in the theater? Yeah, I'd go see the other stuff first. If it's still playing, maybe. I don't see this lasting in the theater very long. So I'd just wait for it to come out on digital or physical and then go ahead and watch it there. But it's a good movie. It was fun. I'm glad I got a chance to watch it. I didn't think the script was that great. And again, that kind of leads to Greenland, which I thought Greenland was amazing. But I'm a heavy disaster movie guy. And then Angel Has Fallen, I liked it. Really good action, great intensity, but script was a little lax. So I think this was kind of the low point is the script. And that kind of hurt the story a little bit. But still, solid movie. Liked it. And I think it's worth a watch. I don't think it's worth like chasing the theater down to find one that's playing it. But if you're interested, Gerard Butler movie, and where he's basically doing his Liam Neeson, where he just kicks everybody's butt. Then yeah, go ahead and take a look at it. Or if you're like, I don't want to watch Fast X, I don't want to watch Little Mermaid, then maybe check out Kandahar. I think you might like it. All right, that's it for me. I want to thank you guys for watching. Coming up, By the Numbers on Wednesday, we're going to look at some great movies. So stay tuned for that at 6:30 Pacific time on Wednesday. Episode 19, I think, of By the Numbers. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then Comic Talk on Thursday, the 18th. We're going to be talking about Ultimate Comics Spider-Man Volume 1, which is my introduction to Miles Morales. And I'm looking forward to talking about that with my bro Rich over at Turner Fan 77's channel. So you guys stay tuned for that. But all right, I am going to make like a tree and get out of here. So thanks again, you guys. Take care. Be safe. God bless. Watch some movies, and we'll see you on Wednesday.